Welcome to episode 35 of weekly checkout and football predictor videos. So I'm going to take out 35 twice. Now 35 is a checkout I'm faced with often because I've got a bad habit of leaning into the 5 when I'm throwing at tops. So yeah, you certainly shouldn't be picking up single 5s or single 1s when you're throwing at tops, but I've got a habit of doing it a lot, especially with the 5. So a nice zone here, 3 for double 16. If it goes in 19, it's double 8. And I mean, there's something wrong if it's hitting 17 or 7, but even then, 17 for double 9. Single 7 would be 28, double 40. So we've got a nice corridor here where we'll be aiming for it and hopefully having some success before we start talking about the non-success of the football bets. Oh dear. So when I spoke about that Unbreakable channel, there is a caveat. And no, it's not a good dart because I'm not aiming for it. Double 8. Nowhere near double 4. Wow, nowhere near. Okay, so it's Doomsday. This day has been coming for a while. I'm now in the red. I am now £3.29 worse off, down on the season long 34 weeks of football betting. For the first time, I am in negative equity. And do you know what? It's fitting. I got 0 out of 5 last week. Banker treble, all wrong. Long shot double, all wrong. Absolutely appalling. So international week was not my friend or forte. Wow, that treble 16 was aimed at double 8. So yeah, it goes without saying, I'm trying to get a win this week to get back into the black. Double 4. Ooh, on the wire. So yeah, the banker treble this week. Well, it's Easter weekend, so these bets are effective from Good Friday. And we have, on Good Friday, a home win for Lincoln City. Now let's just pause for a moment and recognise that dart for double 8 and recognise that dart for double 4. So absolutely shocking. So Lincoln City have been on good form of late in the 3rd tier in England. I'm backing them to win at home to Leyton Orient. And also on Friday, and in the same league, I'm backing a home win for Wigan against Burton Albion. Oh, we've gone bust again. This time treble 17. And then fast forward to Easter Monday. In England's 2nd tier, I'm going for a home win for Middlesbrough against Sheffield Wednesday. That was double 16, that was awful. Well, I was genuine after that dart. Thought I'll wait till I throw this dart and I'll say these doubles are awful. Well, these doubles are still awful, but I have now taken out 35. That dart wasn't awful. A less than convincing 3, let's face it, but 3 it was. Horrendous dart at double 16. 35 taken out on the double 8. And so yes, so it's Lincoln, Wigan and Middlesbrough for the banker treble this week. And it's around 6-1. Now on banker trebles, I'm actually on 52.5% for the series, but that's because most weeks I've been getting 2 out of 3. So my strike rate goes up every week. So I'm getting 2 right and 1 wrong. But that doesn't win me any money. And long shot doubles are really poor at 31% success rate. So less than 1 in 3. So let's try the same route, but this time it has to go in double 16 because I don't like to take out the same segment twice on these videos and I'm screwed. But I tried anyway. Okay, and then the long shot double for this week. Go on, double 16. No. We have the top 2 teams in the Scottish second tier are playing. Dundee United against Raith Rovers. Back in an away win for Raith Rovers. I think they're actually top at the moment by a point. Yes, there we go, and then it is in 2 darts. I've done it in 2, I've done it in 3. Happy with that. Raith Rovers at Dundee United, and then in Italy I'm going for a home win for Lazio against Juventus, and that double is 14-1. Raith Rovers and Lazio, and see you next week.